Hi, Jenny here. The other day I made the Olive Garden soup pasta fajoux and it turned out really delicious. So today I am going to make the Olive Garden version of minestrone soup. So let's get started. Just like the other soup, this one also has a lot of ingredients, so it should be pretty tasty. For this soup, we need 6.5 cups of low sodium vegetable broth. I made my own the other day. I will link that video above. If you don't have your own, obviously, store-bought vegetable broth. These type of containers has about 4 cups worth in there, so you would need 2 containers. And then we also need 2 cans, 14.5 ounces diced tomatoes, 1 cup of diced celery, 1 cup of diced carrots, 1 cup of diced onion, 4 garlic cloves, 2 teaspoons of dried basil, 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, 3/4 teaspoon dried rosemary, and half a teaspoon dried thyme, salt and pepper to taste, 1 1/3 cup chopped zucchini, 1 can of green beans, or you can use frozen green beans, 1 1/3 cups of shell pasta, 2 cups of packed spinach, 1 15-ounce can of red kidney beans, 1 15-ounce can of white beans, and 3 tablespoons of parsley. I'm going to go ahead and prep the vegetables first. We'll be cooking the carrots, celery, and onion in our pot first, so we'll do that. I have a bowl here for the scraps. That's how I made my vegetable broth. Hold on, right back. So anytime you're using any type of vegetables and anything that you're cooking, and you're peeling your carrots and whatever, you have scraps from the ends of your celery or onions, potatoes, anything like that, you can put them into a baggie and throw those in the freezer. And once you have a full gallon bag full, then you put it into a pot, cover it with water, boil it, and you've got yourself some broth. So I used my baggie full, obviously, and I'm going to start over again now. So I will be peeling my stuff and saving my scraps into my bowl here. The other thing about garlic comes in a big bulb. So this is about half a bulb here. And each little clove makes up a bulb of garlic. So when you have one of these, you break them all apart, and then you get the small cloves. These are all covered in paper. So again, we'll chop off the ends. That helps release the paper, and we can save that for your soup paper and all. And then that paper should just peel right off, especially on the bigger ones. If you have smaller cloves, sometimes it doesn't peel off as easily. And then if you have a wide knife, you put that on top, give it a little love tap. That will help release the paper. You'll know the paper is off because you'll be able to feel garlic is a little bit more sticky. I will cut up the zucchini a little bit closer to when we need it in the soup so it doesn't get wilty or anything. But in the meantime, while I'm here at the sink, I'm going to drain my green beans and put those in a separate bowl. And then I will drain my red beans and white beans and leave them draining while we cook our soup. We will add some oil to the bottom of our pan so the veggies won't stick. And over a medium heat, cook up our carrots, celery, and onions for about 5 minutes till they seem to get a little bit translucent and soft. Alright, onions are getting translucent, so we are going to add our garlic and cook it for 1 more minute. Alright, this has now been cooking for that extra minute. We are going to add our broth, tomatoes, and seasonings. So I did just do this the other day. Covers should come off easily, maybe not because I covered them warm. So I learned a trick from one of the other channels that I watch. You can see this or not. We'll see if it works. You use the lid to pop up the silver lid lining that's on there. And that works really well. So it was 6.5 cups of broth. These are just over 12 ounces each, so it's perfect. I actually still have 2 more in the refrigerator. I'm going to turn the heat up on high, bring this to a boil, and boil it for 10 minutes. Alright, soup is boiling, so we are going to turn this on a simmer, cover it, and let it go for 10 minutes. While our soup is simmering, we'll cut up our zucchini. So we only need 1 1/3 cups. So I guess I needed a smaller zucchini, but I wanted to be sure. So we'll cut them in rounds and then cut them in half. Soup has been boiling for 10 minutes. So now we are going to add our zucchini, green beans, and the pasta. And then boil for another 10. learned my lesson that I shouldn't just do this over my pot, but taking chances. 10 minutes is up, so our pasta should be pretty well cooked through. Let's see. Zucchini's looking cooked. All right. So now we will add our other beans. And 2 cups of spinach. I don't know. It says packed. I'm not much of a spinach person. I added it to one of my other soups, so I didn't really care for it. But what I will do, as the recipe calls for, go from there. Alright, now I cook it for another like 2 to 5 minutes until the beans are heated through and spinach should be a little wilted. The minestrone soup is done. It smells delicious, so I can't wait to try it. This is another recipe I got off of the Cooking Classy website. She has a couple of the Olive Garden dupe recipes, so I wanted to try those. And she has different ways of making it, as in like the stovetop and the slow cooker method. But I have to go to work today, so I wanted the stovetop method again so I could make it quickly and eat. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe down below if you haven't already. And if you have, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I will leave the recipe down in the description below. Let me know in the comments down below if you like minestrone soup. I'm going to eat my lunch now. You guys, keep it positive. Go make it a great day. Bye-bye. So many delicious ingredients. Green beans, zucchini, tomatoes. Oh yeah, that is really delicious again. Ooh, thumbs up. Oh yeah, that's another good one. Food in my mouth. This is another good one, very delicious.